I'm very excited to be TIFF. The audiences here are amazing. There's a generosity of spirit. They love movies. They've been very good to me. And it's a fun town, you know? Living the dream, huh? He was a fantastic partner on this journey. You know, I took a non-actor, never done it before, kid from Baltimore, you know, from the street, from abject poverty, whose sense of authenticity was very important. I wanted someone that has genuinely lived and grown up around and completely feels comfortable around the African American community. I was uncomfortable about a kid faking it and appropriating it. Even if one can argue there is a sense of appropriation when it's not your culture, but you're buried in it, right? And that's that fine line we kept talking about. But anyway, and Matthew was excited by that. You have to remember, when Nick Nater cast him in Dazed and Confused, he was a non-actor. And he'd gone through that experience of street casting, someone coming into a bar saying, hey, come on this movie and say 3 lines, and then they kept him for 3.5 weeks. It's an amazing story, you should ask him about it. So he was very excited in being involved in another kid's journey that was a bit like his own. And also, Matthew's got a big heart. He's a father. He's got 3 kids. He's an amazing father, amazing husband. Him and Camilla are raising an amazing family. And you can see it really touched him. And he wanted to talk about these things that are going on with poverty and with families, single-parent families struggling to survive, and how unforgiving some circumstances are to good people that are trying to get along. There was too much story. You could make a mini-series. But really, for me, the heart of the story was a story of family.
What made him so great is that he wasn't just a kingpin. He was essentially the provider for the entire community. And at the same time, he was also like the destroyer of the entire community. Very much like Shiva. He created and he destroyed. Oh, you just play ball. You just play ball. Like, I mean, it's like you know, you're on the Yankees or you're on the Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It's like one night you're Jordan, one night you're Pippen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you want to win. That's what you're going after. Like, we want to win. And with our coach Phil Jackson going all the way with it, right? Yann Demange, how do we win? What was like, tell the truth, be honest, and don't be afraid to be honest.
Even if it wasn't true, it was worth telling. And the fact that it happened to be based on truth made it a lot more worth telling. Original and different character than I've ever played before. I'm playing a guy who loses. A father and a family that's between a bullet and a target, and heart's in the right place, but really can't cut the mustard and toe the line. I also was interested in working with Yann Demange. Pronounced Yann Demange, but I call him Yann Demange, who I was a fan of 71. I played one of those fathers who wants to be best friends with their child. Not the best recipe for good parenting. He's a young man who sort of becomes the breadwinner of our family at a very young age, and sort of usurps and supersedes the father. He's a champion to his father, which is great when it comes in terms of the heart, but not that good when you're talking about how to raise somebody and how to raise a family. The father, he was born into sort of an ill-equipped situation. He was ill-educated, and he didn't do much about it to change his predicament.
Start to end, baby, it was just like one all new experience to me. I'm just trying to take it all in and just, you know, have as much fun and soak it all up as I can, you know. Just to always remain yourself and never change up who you are, and just always be natural to you and always be honest to people. It's amazing. It's just all new to me, and I'm just trying to take it in and just have fun just with it. That's what the biggest part of here is, you know, have fun and just do you. He's an amazing guy. He's really down to earth, and he knows a lot, and he just gives you a lot of good advice, like you know, stay away from the positive and stay with the positive. So yeah. I did get to speak to him over the phone, you know, a few times. He'd always call me on a regular, and we always like talk about, you know, sports cars, and you know, I'd always ask him like how he felt about people, so I can, you know, play him since I was playing him as a real character.
luckily we spoke to the real Rick a lot, so he gave me a lot of insight into what his sister was really like. And it was so nice to know that we had his blessing for the film, and yeah, I mean, it was tough, but it's a great experience. It's Matthew McConaughey, like, it was amazing. I was so nervous when it started, but he's so loose and with his choices, and he's daring, and he challenged me, and I learned a lot from him. I think just for me, it was the biggest challenge I've ever been put forward for, because, I mean, I'm a 26-year-old girl from England. I was born in the 90s. Like, this is playing a girl in Detroit in the 80s. Like, it couldn't be further from myself. And I think you have to just take those chances in acting to just really, like, push yourself.